So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Higgins sent in motion. Now the former Buckeye, it's TreVeyon Henderson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Catch made, right side by Wilson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That'll be caught. It's TreVeyon Henderson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, Dart moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Higgins sent in motion. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one complete to Sutton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Throwing, Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Now Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Dart gonna throw it again. Pushed out to his left. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. The second-round pick showing that athleticism. He's got a sack here in his debut. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. They're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They put Wilson in motion. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Dart going to throw it on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Like 20. Close. Hey, lift. Motion.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Falcons. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dark. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Hardy now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Dart. Complete to Henderson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pick
From
up
just
of
across
6.
the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Dart. This is intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, it just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play. scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Joshua Carty to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the zone read, a give to Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff in the pistol. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Listen. Louis.
They'll try the right side this time. He'll be stopped after a short gain about the 30. Matthew Judon there to make the play.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff to throw. This one is caught by Lee. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Sampson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
On third and goal, they go with Sampson. And this time, he's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Atlanta. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Joshua Carty to kick
They didn't
off.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Dart. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
kickoff.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Goff to throw on first down. This caught right side by Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Cut. Hey, lift. Like 20. 12.
Now Goff. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, we gotta get it up. We gotta get it up. Value three. Cut.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Second and 10.
Wait, 20. Hey, kill. Yes, sir. What's up?
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
We're good.
Now, Goff. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yard.
And he will score! Jaden Blue, touchdown Falcons. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Cardi now to add the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Dart. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll work this out to the 23. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. They put Wilson in motion. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. That's out to Brown. Right side. Complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup at 21.
49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Run with Sampson, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
2 for 66.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll give it to Sampson. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown Falcons. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Drive will start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
There on the stop.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Hot. Ah. 180. What's that?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Tonight. 120. Turbo.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Sampson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Dart going to throw it again. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
36 yards.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. To the air once more is Dart. Pushed out to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Value 3, value 3.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.